Hello everyone, this is Vitaly Moroy with you. Today we're doing a live format and I'm recording this video. I'm standing at the station, at the Trastevere station, and I came here to make a video on the topic of how easy it is to buy a ticket, for example, to the airport, meaning a train ticket. How easy it is to buy a ticket to the airport in a neighboring city, I don't know. Maybe you want to go to Florence or to some towns near Rome. So now I'll show you a step-by-step guide, but before I do that, I want to remind you that I'm a photographer here. I do a lot of photography, so if you want some great photos from Rome, you can write to me and I'll do a great photo shoot for you. Guys, let's start with the fact that, look, in Italy, well, in Rome, let's talk about Rome. There are several major and distinct railway carrier companies operating across the country: Trenitalia, Italo-Treno, and Frecciarossa. So, look, you should know that Frecciarossa and Italo-Treno are premium high-speed train services that offer rapid travel and mainly run across very long distances, such as the popular journey between Rome and Milan, or the frequent route from Rome to Florence. They make few stops and travel very fast, and the point is that you get to your destination quickly. It always costs a lot more. But pay with money and save time. I won't talk about it today. I'll tell you about the most common Trenitalia train, which goes to Rome, for example, from an airport like Fiumicino Rome or Rome Fiumicino, or some nearby town 30 to 50 kilometers from Rome. Because this is probably the most popular, the most frequently used means of transport, the most frequently used brand. Look, naturally, in order to buy a ticket, you either need to do it online or go to the station and buy it there. At the station, if the ticket offices are open, you can of course buy it at the ticket office, but very often the ticket offices are closed, especially if it's not Rome's central station like Termini. So the first thing you need to do when you arrive at the station is to find the machines where these tickets are sold. And here they are, for example, right here. You see it says Trenitalia on top. You need the ones that are specifically called Trenitalia. And you go up to it. There are machines that only accept cards. This one most likely does. And there are some that accept cash. You see, there are little pictures of money on them. There are some that accept both cash and cards. Look, every screen on these machines starts with choosing a language. If you press, let's say, Italian as an example, Italian. Look, here's the thing, there's a funny detail. There are new menus and there are old ones. This is the old menu. You press Compra biglietti, buy tickets. Here you enter your destination, but there are also presets. I choose a preset, for example. Solo andata means one way, andata e ritorno means round trip. We select solo andata, for example, if we need a one-way ticket. Press continue. It immediately shows you the time. See, here's the time. So you pick, for example, the time you need and press it. This little piggy bank here. Once you press the continue button, then you go ahead and press the button labeled Avanti, and once more press Acquiesce. This step essentially means that you are ready to buy and confirm your selection, and then the machine will present you with an option to select your preferred payment type. This specific one here is for cash. Card, you select Say Card, and then this green slot will light up for you. So either tap your card here or use the green slot, probably above the green slot. So guys, it's very simple, and now I'll show you how to buy using the new menu. This is the start screen. First, you need to choose a language. Let's say we choose Italian, but you can pick whichever you want. Look, it says Acquisto biglietti, tickets. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring it closer for you. So this means buy a ticket. You press Acquisto biglietto, and here you enter your destination, meaning the place you want to go. For example, Fiumicino Airport. So I type in Fiumicino, and right away it gives you options like... First you can use an abbreviation, Fumi for Fiumicino Airport. You see, it specifically focuses its search on Fiumicino Airport. Then you simply select the exact time you want and the number of people traveling. Let's just say it's only me for now. And then it will search for all available options. Here it immediately offers you options. 1348, 1418, and right away you see the price. So you choose the selected offer. Here, look, the selected offer. Avanti, you click it. Via pagamento, which means to pay. And then you choose your card. If there's also an option to pay in cash, then you can choose between card and cash. But here it's just card. So there are no other options available. And you click on the card, and now it says basically pay now. A green card like this lights up here, and you just need to pay for it. Look, when we bought the ticket, when you buy a ticket, you absolutely must validate it. It's mandatory. So basically you find these things, these green ones, look, these things, they always work. But anyway, just find these things. If one doesn't work, look for another one that does. And here you need to insert your ticket, and look, you don't just insert it, you insert it and move it to the left. Like this, you move it, how should I say, here and to the left. She went, validated her ticket and moved it to the left, and then it gets validated. If you just insert it like this, it won't get validated. I often see tourists standing there, poking it back and forth like this. It won't work. Insert it and move it to the left, then it will validate and punch a hole in your ticket. If you don't validate your ticket, you'll get fined. It's very important to understand this. The rules here work like that. Not entirely logical, of course, but that's how it is. And this ticket can be used for a certain period of time. And that's why, so people don't use it multiple times, you absolutely have to validate it. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. It's very important. Don't forget to validate these tickets, because people really do get fined for this. I was glad to help you. And I want to remind you that if you're going to Rome, I'm always happy to take photos for you.